The world is a vast and incredible place teeming with adventure. But it's also home to some seriously dangerous corners. Places where the stakes are high, the risks are real, and survival is anything but guaranteed. Today, we're diving headfirst into these perilous landscapes, exploring the top 5 most dangerous destinations on the planet. Get ready, because things are about to get wild. We're talking war-torn regions, natural disaster hotspots, and places where even the most seasoned adventurers think twice before venturing. These are the places that test your limits, push you to the edge, and demand every ounce of your courage and resilience. So pack your mental fortitude, sharpen your survival instincts, and let's embark on this journey together. Remember, knowledge is power, and understanding the risks is the first step to staying safe. Whether you're an armchair explorer or a real-life adventurer, join me as we navigate the treacherous terrain of 2024's most dangerous destinations. We begin our journey in Afghanistan, a nation scarred by decades of conflict and instability. Imagine a land where the echoes of gunfire mingle with the cries of a people yearning for peace. The Taliban's grip on power remains strong, and their brutal regime continues to oppress the Afghan people. For outsiders, navigating this landscape is like walking a tightrope over a chasm of uncertainty. The threat of terrorism is ever present, a stark reminder of the fragility of life in this war-torn nation. Extremist groups operate with impunity, targeting civilians and military personnel alike. Landmines litter the countryside, silent sentinels waiting to claim unsuspecting victims. The very air you breathe seems heavy with tension, a constant reminder that danger lurks around every corner. Traveling through Afghanistan requires nerves of steel and a deep understanding of the cultural nuances. It's a land where trust is hard-earned and easily broken. Every interaction, every glance carries the weight of suspicion. Survival here depends on your ability to blend in, to navigate the complex web of tribal allegiances and ever-shifting power dynamics. Our next stop takes us to Yemen, a nation teetering on the precipice of total collapse. Picture a land ravaged by civil war, where the stench of death hangs heavy in the air. The conflict, now in its 8th year, has shattered the country's infrastructure, leaving millions displaced and desperate for basic necessities. The humanitarian crisis here is nothing short of catastrophic. Armed groups roam freely, their loyalties shifting like the desert sands. The Houthi rebels, backed by Iran, battle fiercely against the Saudi-led coalition, turning the country into a bloody chessboard for regional power struggles. The constant bombardment has reduced entire cities to rubble, leaving a trail of unimaginable suffering in its wake. Survival in Yemen is a daily struggle. Food and water are scarce, and medical care is virtually non-existent. The threat of kidnapping and extortion looms large, a constant reminder of the lawlessness that pervades this shattered nation. To venture into this war zone is to confront the darkest aspects of human nature, to witness firsthand the devastating consequences of unchecked violence. Our journey through danger takes us now to Syria, a nation synonymous with unimaginable human suffering. Imagine a land where the echoes of bombs mingle with the cries of orphaned children. The civil war, now in its 12th year, has transformed this once vibrant nation into a desolate wasteland. Millions have fled, seeking refuge in neighboring countries or embarking on perilous journeys across the Mediterranean. The Assad regime, backed by Russian air power, clings to power, but the country remains fractured and volatile. ISIS, though weakened, still poses a threat, lurking in the shadows, waiting for an opportunity to strike. The Kurdish forces, once allies in the fight against ISIS, now face an uncertain future, caught in the crosshairs of regional power plays. Navigating this treacherous landscape requires a deep understanding of the complex web of alliances and rivalries that define the Syrian conflict. Trust is a luxury few can afford, and every interaction carries the potential for danger. To survive in Syria is to navigate a minefield of human misery, to witness the resilience of a people determined to persevere despite the odds. We venture deeper into the heart of Africa, to South Sudan, a nation grappling with the devastating consequences of internal conflict and ethnic violence. Imagine a land where tribal rivalries run deep, where the scars of past atrocities fuel a cycle of revenge and bloodshed. The world's youngest nation, born out of hope and optimism, now finds itself mired in a quagmire of despair. Political instability and human rights abuses exacerbate the danger in this region, creating a climate of fear and uncertainty. Armed groups fueled by ethnic tensions and a thirst for power clash with government forces, turning villages into battlegrounds and displacing millions. The humanitarian crisis here is dire, with widespread hunger and disease ravaging the population. Survival in South Sudan demands a deep understanding of the intricate tapestry of tribal dynamics and a keen awareness of the ever-shifting balance of power. Trust is a precious commodity, earned through careful negotiation and a respect for local customs. To venture into this volatile region is to confront the raw realities of human conflict, to witness firsthand the fragility of peace in a land torn apart by division. Our final destination takes us to the Democratic Republic of Congo, a nation synonymous with the term heart of darkness. Imagine a land where dense jungles conceal a brutal reality, where the pursuit of wealth and power fuels a cycle of violence that has claimed millions of lives. The legacy of colonialism, combined with decades of corrupt leadership, has created a breeding ground for lawlessness and impunity. Armed groups, fueled by greed and a lust for power, control vast swaths of territory, exploiting the region's rich natural resources while terrorizing local populations. The conflict minerals trade, fueled by global demand for electronics, perpetuates the violence, turning the Congo into a battleground for control of coltan, diamonds, and other valuable resources. Survival in the DR Congo requires a keen awareness of the dangers lurking beneath the surface of this seemingly idyllic landscape. Trust is a rare commodity, and navigating the complex web of tribal allegiances and shifting power dynamics requires a deft hand and a cool head. To venture into this heart of darkness is to confront the darkest impulses of human nature, to witness firsthand the devastating consequences of unchecked greed and ambition. So there you have it, the top 5 most dangerous destinations of 2024. These are the places where the stakes are high, the risks are real, and survival is anything but guaranteed. They are a stark reminder that the world can be a beautiful but brutal place where danger lurks around every corner. But remember, adventure is not about seeking out danger for its own sake. It's about pushing your limits, testing your resilience, and experiencing the world in all its raw and unfiltered glory. If you choose to venture into these dangerous landscapes, do so with respect and caution. Knowledge is your greatest weapon, and understanding the risks is the first step to staying safe. Prepare yourself mentally and physically, pack the right gear, and never underestimate the power of local knowledge. Remember, the greatest adventure is often the one that brings you home safely. The world is a wild and unpredictable place, full of challenges and rewards. Embrace the adventure, but always respect the danger. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and stay alive. Which country surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments.